Pratik, any kind of parting advice you'd have on telling retailers how to get ahead of fraud? Maybe like several things they need to be thinking about right now.
So several things they think that they need to be thinking if they are not managing fraud today, they are already behind. I'm going to say that fraud has been a problem for a few years now. There are so many companies who have started addressing it already effectively. If any retail energy provider or REP is not managing their fraud day in and out, they are already behind. They need to start get going on that. One other thing is there is a right balance between how much constraint or how much checks you want to put and how much checks you don't want to put, and you want to make sure that that's something you're aligned with. There are some checks, again, as I was saying earlier, which does not impact the customer experience on onboarding. You must have those always. And then there are checks which actually have impacts on customer experience. Then you can negotiate, okay, how much impact I want to have versus how much impact I don't want to have. There are some retailers actively do not serve certain zip code because they tend to observe a lot of fraud in that zip codes. So always be on the lookout that, okay, so it will be surprising if you run a report later on, right? And that's where your machine learning capabilities comes in play. That if you do an assessment by zip code, that where did I make money and where I did not make money, you can actually eliminate your 2 zip codes which has most fraud.
Wow.
And rest books are really fine. So it's like your outliers, and technology can help you identify your outliers. And if you just get rid of your outliers, you will eventually have a sustainable business. And these things does not require like an open heart surgery. These are small changes which you can make within the organization to actually effectively manage your fraud.